We're going to have an exciting show about when you're college-bound students about the most important things you need to do when you're picking out a laptop for college. As you know, that laptop's going to be with you that entire time, and you want to get one that's going to be perfect for your needs. So I'm going to go over some specs. So I'm going to go over some things you need to look for and things to keep you from picking the wrong laptop. Then you won't have the issues that a lot of people come to me and ask me, can you upgrade this laptop? Can you do something to it to make it faster? Let's talk about that right now. A laptop list of all the specs that you can get on a laptop. The first thing is the resolution. As you can see, one on the left has got 1920 by 1080. The other one on the right has only got 1366. What that means is how clear the image is going to be. That's very important when you're doing a lot of work, especially into the night and you're typing those papers. You want that screen to be clear. Number two, you need good amount of RAM space. Preferably 8 gigabytes of RAM is your minimum. You want at least 16 gigabytes of RAM. Now, when you talk to RAM, a lot of the cheaper laptops come with 4. You don't want that. That is going to be so slow, it's going to make your head spin. You want at least 8 gigabytes of RAM on that computer, preferably 16. That's going to be your minimum, especially if you're doing graphics, especially if you're doing a lot of imaging. You want at least 16. Now, when it comes to storage, a lot of the cheaper laptops come with 256. That's your bottom base. You know, by the time you put your programs down there, you're going to have no storage space left at all. That's going to slow down the computer. You want to have at least 1 terabyte of hard drive space, preferably, and you want it to be a solid state drive. Never get a mechanical drive anymore. Mechanical drives have a lifespan of anywhere from 1 to 3 years, and there's nothing worse than you just typed your paper and the hard drive went down. You want to get a nice 1 terabyte hard drive. Perfect. Now, when it comes to processors, you want to get at least an Intel i5, preferably a version 10 or above, or an Intel i7, preferably an i10 or above, if you happen to get one on sale. Right now we're at version 12 at the time of this recording. Now the other thing is you're going to look at for graphics. How much graphics do you need for your course? The first thing you need to do before you buy this laptop is go to the college and find out what programs you're going to be required to load onto your laptop and the requirements that laptop is going to need to have. There's nothing worse than if you buy a program and your laptop that you purchase is under specs, which means that you're going to be able to have a lot of aggravation, and you don't want that. Another thing is, I personally prefer to have a convertible laptop, especially when I was in college or when I'm doing business. Convertible laptop means that the laptop can fold back and become a tablet, and which means it has a touchscreen. So you can use it as a tablet when you're taking notes or doing work, or you can flip it back up and it becomes a regular laptop. Now, if you're going to be doing any type of graphics or computer animation, you may want to consider a laptop that has a built-in, not integrated video card, which means it will be separate. And this particular one on the left has a separate video card board built in that allows it to do gaming, it allows it to do rendering, things of this nature. And if you don't understand what these are, you can look them up. Anyway, now the other thing, of course, do you want touchscreen? Now, of course, if you have a convertible laptop, it is touchscreen, which allows you to write on it, to do things like that. Now, I can't even tell you how many times when I was in college or when I'm doing some work and I'm traveling, I want that battery life to last. There's nothing more frustrating than when you start your first class and by the time you get to the end one, your laptop is dead. And there's nowhere to plug it in to charge it up. So you want to have at least 7 hours. 8 hours is preferable. Most of the laptops today come with Windows 11. Home is the standard edition. Pro is the best. A lot of you are going to say, well, I like Apple. That's another video unto itself. Now, of course, is weight. That laptop is heavy. It's going to be a burden on your back. You don't want that. So these are some of the specs that you need to consider. Obviously, within your budget, you want to try to get the most bang for your buck. Try to stay away from all these sites that say this is the best laptop, that's the best laptop, that's the best laptop. I have videos on reviews of other laptops. Let me just quickly do this. As I said, I talked about the Acer Spin 3, which is a convertible laptop. There's also the HP Envy 360, and there's other laptops that I reviewed and gone over, and I'll get into the depth of these laptops, their pros and cons. But the main thing is, in a convertible laptop like this, you want to you can flip it open like it is now, convert it into a tablet when you're doing drawing and graphics. This would be your ideal replacement to the everything of the Apple Retina. You can draw on it. You can flip it open. It becomes a regular laptop. You can get it with 1 terabyte, 2 terabytes of hard drive space, and you can have it with 16 gigabytes of RAM. This is what I agree on. I have a review on there. I also have a review of why you need a portable monitor for college. Anyway, I hope you have liked this information. I hope this information has been helpful for you and useful for you. Don't forget to give us a like and a share and subscribe. Check out my other videos on portable monitors, on laptop reviews, and I'll be back to you in the next video.